Now, one of the attractions Mark's currently developing is the Dinosaur Kingdom 2. It's been open for I think 2 years now, but I went here right when it first opened, and there's been a lot of changes and a lot of new plans coming. And Mark's gonna take me through a tour of the Dinosaur Kingdom 2, showing me kind of what they have in the works, what they're changing, and what new exhibits can be expected.
And I wanted to take this down to the rail yard, you know, because you get in a lot of trouble if you steal stuff from the rail yard. I mean, if I wanted to get down when the engineer was coming by, they'd like hold that up over, like, hey, and hold that and like walk along like this, like, hey, dude, hey, he's talking to the supervisor. There's a guy down here and he is stealing some stuff, but you might not want to mess with him. We did the all the trim work. And see, there's little dinosaur heads in trim work. And then there's a triceratops in that one. Isn't that cool?
That is cool. Attention to detail.
Now, you're walking through a closed down theme park. So, you know, you'll see some things, but you'll see us, you know, putting some stuff together and some things that are kind of torn up and some things that are covered up. But I don't think you'll get the gist of it. A lot of stuff's in storage right now, but that don't stop us from having some fun. After people have bought the tickets, they come in here and they sort of regroup. And once they get here, we have a thing that they, you know, can spill water on them. Mr. Slime drips on them and all that. And then they go back into the past, of course. Now, I got stuff stored in here now. But once they go back into the past, they go back into 1864. Now I put this here for the people that are a little bit nervous about walking through the tunnel.
Yeah.
But if you walk toward this thing, if you walk and look at this spot, this is an illusion. This turns.
Oh yeah.
Isn't that cool?
That is good.
You go and back up, and it works on the camera too.
That's weird.
A lot more.
And then you got the time tunnel in there.
Yeah. Take a peek in there. Watch out for Mr. Slime.
Oh yeah, there's
some of them. They're probably breeding in there. You should see the petri dish they came out of. Whew. But this past year, what we did is we have these displays. The Bigfoot's in here. You know, we promote the comic book. So you'll see this scene. You know, Trickin' Bigfoot, page 23 of the Dinosaur Kingdom 2 comic book. And there's the professor, and he's wrapped up right now. But you know, Bigfoot moves, and then.
So is that the Bigfoot from Hunt Bigfoot with a redneck?
Yeah. But see, you know, Bigfoot was from the north, you know, so naturally he's going to side with the Northern Army. So they tried to recruit.
That's true.
This is the Dinosaur Museum. And Mr. Slime, he comes through here. You can see you can tell something happened here, you know, as you go through here. But you don't really see any dinosaurs yet. So it's the ambience that we're building up, and something happened, and Mr. Slime comes through here. But here are some of the stories as you go through. These are the original drawings. Abe Lincoln up on the roof. You know, he also fought vampires, by the way, and zombies.
I've heard that.
Yeah.
Now he's fighting pterodactyls.
Oh yeah. No, I went to go. You know, about the time that he fought the vampires, that movie Abe Lincoln came out. Lincoln. Yeah. And I go in there watching Lincoln. And I come walking out. I said, "Can I have my money back?" He said, "Why?" I said, "I heard so many great things about this movie." Yeah, I didn't see him fight a single vampire. I went to the bathroom for like 5 minutes. Is that when it happened? Anyway, you'll see these different scenes as you go through. There's Stonewall Jackson fighting the Spinosaurus, and here, this guy here, he's milking the Stegosaurus. But what I did is I drew these up so the employees would have an idea of where we were going with each display.
And you got a beaver with dynamite?
Yeah, he goes out there. He's brought in here for storage. But see, when you were here, we just had some of these buildings, and these buildings were actually part of a motel.
Oh yeah?
So we left these buildings here, and this was part of a complex. You know, where people would come here to see the natural bridge, and this is back in the 40s, 50s. So these were left here, and we decided to utilize them.
Very cool.
Right here, this is going to be one of the mystery holes, slanted rooms as you walk in.
Oh, excellent. It's classic.
Let's see what these guys are doing in here. What's going on, boys?
Hi guys. This is going to be a funeral parlor.
Okay.
On this wall will be a casket that Mark has up at the studio.
I saw that. Yeah.
Yes.
All right, over here will be an organ.
No, the organ's going right here.
Oh.
Remember, that's where we're putting the illusion.
I thought the organ was behind the illusion. I want to show you what he considers a plan.
Okay.
Plan.
All right, let me get down here. This is the plan for the cabin in the woods he just told you about.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the plan. That's what I
The
built.
blue-
That's what I built it
That's
from.
the blueprints right there.
All right, that's what I built it from.
And so this is building up the anticipation of all this that you're about to see. There's a Mr. Slime in there. He raises up, takes his eyeball out, puts it back in there.
Okay.
And you know what? I'm going to probably, I'm going to hook something up for you that
Oh,
you're
yeah?
going to absolutely love. It's where you get to feed the dinosaurs.
Excellent.
No other dinosaur park in the world has anything like this, where you feed dinosaurs. So let me see if I can't get that hooked up for you.
I would love that.
Oh,
something's happening.
something. Look over here. Here we go. Oh, yeah.
You got the pig.
All right. Hopefully everything will be working. Oh, yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah. They've been in there all winter. They're hungry.
Oh, there we go.
I mean, they do a very thorough job too.
Pick the bones.
As we show a video, it lasts about 10 minutes, and we show the history of Dinosaur Kingdom 2 as if it really happened.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it was like a Ken Burns video.
Yeah.
You know, and professors talking, well, what happened back, Gettysburg was lost because of such and such and so and so. My great-granddaddy, he fought back vehemently back in the war, back in 1863, and a woman comes on talking about this and that. And look over here, it's a constant issue we have to deal with constantly. So, but we found all kinds of ways to use the slime, utilize it. You just don't want to touch it because it starts eating into your fingers. It's worse than MRSA. It's we dump it down to the slime grinder. Always try to use rubber gloves. Always. Come on in. Yeah, so everything's wrapped up. There may be a few new things here, but we're focusing more up front. He's all wrapped up. Like I said, you're looking at a closed down theme park for the winter. Several scenes at the end of last year. Like there's a leg caught in here, okay? It's a leg caught in a trap. Mm-hmm. And so what we did is we videotaped, it was either me or one of my buddies, we dressed up in a Yankee outfit.
Yeah.
And we're out here trying to, looking at because lots of animals, they chew their own legs off to get out of a trap. So the camera was like way over there and kind of, and now I played the Yankee. I was looking over. It's like, so I'm running through the woods, and this camera's chasing me. It's like the beginning of Jaws, like you were the shark. And so, but it's hobbling. So it finally catches up, like, and the camera goes down, stomps on my leg, like this, and then it's like I'm reaching over trying to grab the gun, which becomes this scene over here. Now, when people get here this year, they'll be able to take their phones, go over top of the QR code, and watch this whole thing play out.
That is cool.
Now, I don't know if anybody else is doing it.
I can't think of anything.
The slimes, Mr. Slimes, they're for the Confederates.
Yeah.
And but they have a lot to learn about camouflage. Now, in the woods, it's great in the summer. And the bright green just blends in. But the big red lips, they love this Chanel No. 7, and it's just that they just love to put the red lips. It gives them away every time. When people come here, they become part of the adventure. Mm-hmm. This is not your father's dinosaur park, but this is not made. This is made so that you have to work for it a little bit, so you get the rewards. Mm-hmm. Do people not understand this? Some do.
Some people do.
Some of my biggest clients or guests, fans, whatever, are in their 20s, and they love this. And they've realized we can put our phones down and like become immersed in an adventure.
This is where the pterodactyl steals Lincoln's
the Gettysburg Address.
Copy of the Gettysburg Address.
That's why it was so short. He ate most of it, and Lincoln just had to go with what he had.
Got this little guy milking Stegosaurus.
That's, you know what? I need to sell Stegosaurus milk at the end.
There you go.
The door. Bing.
So we got the dinosaur up there in the bags, and get these two terrified gentlemen under here.
Yeah, see, this I made off. This was a mold of my face 20-some years ago. You see, you know what I'm talking
that's
about
you?
with the heads, but I altered the nose.
Yeah.
See the resemblance? But see, I altered the nose and gave it more of a brow and gave it, you know, all this. And the teeth are rotten. You know. These are actual warnings from the
biblical warnings.
Biblical, not well. These weren't considered warnings. These were actually things that were in the Bible. You know, yes, a stretch would tell you that the Leviathan is a dinosaur that was on the ark, and but like I told you earlier, I'm not knocking any of it because I wasn't there. I don't know that it wasn't true. I mean, but I like the science part of it. But in the official version, Stonewall Jackson gets shot, and he has his arm amputated, and he dies 11 days later. What really happened? And you'll see it in the comic book. I'm going to give you a comic book. His arm was amputated and was replaced by a steampunk mechanical arm.
And that's what's going on right there.
Yeah, this is when he first discovers it. See? This is the headline, Stonewall Jackson dead. But, you know, the professor helped get this arm on him. And he needed it to dig for gold. Actually, that's why it was put on him, to dig for gold. You know, so that the South would use it for financing the rest of the war. But he ended up fighting this. It's a good thing he had it. He fought the Spinosaurus with it. And then you never heard of Stonewall Jackson after that? Well, it was such a secretive mission that they kept it hush-hush. You know, it was he joined up with P.T. Barnum at the end of the war as the bearded lady. I mean, you really he went deep
cover.
Deep undercover, yes indeed.
So there's the mechanical arm, Stonewall Jackson, gripping the Spinosaurus.
Vicksburg, you might want to take a train there. Stegosaur poop, 17 feet. Ooh, wait a minute, this is 17. What's 1, 2, 3, 4, 16, 17.
Oh, exactly.
There you go. I mean, well, I'm not real sure if it's Stegosaur poop. I'll have to give it the ultimate test here. Yep.
Stegosaur?
Yep, it's got that sweetness to it. They eat a lot of berries. It's commonly mistaken for Triceratops poop, but you know, you'd like to take a...
I'll take your word for it. You seem to be the expert.
This place tell their own story. You know, here the baby is being, you know, is leading the mom. This is how we built the fence in the front. You know, it's bringing in the logs. Dad back there is not.
Oh yeah.
You know, but a lot of people will miss that. But if you look, you know, things are there. The guy was laying in the tent, and the camera came and filmed. You know, filmed him laying there, and a gorilla hand reaching in and grabbing his pants, pulling him out. Where's my britches? And he comes out, where's my britches? Of course, the cameraman's going up the ladder, you know, and has the gorilla glove on, holding the pants up, taunting him. So, you know, that pig is very happy about it because he was going to be breakfast that morning.
He got saved.
Yeah, he was we're going to have his bacon and eggs. And his partner over here was going to, his business partner. They were going to have eggs and bacon. And he's getting the eggs. Climbing up the tree. We filmed this one too. He's holding the egg there. You can see his face up there. But we filmed this one to where, like we had the camera. See the horn on this guy? We had the camera attached onto the board and the horn sticking up, and so it was going through, you know, chasing him. Like he's picking up the eggs, looking, he's running, you know, and he gets up into the tree, and then the camera's shaking, you know, hitting the tree, and he's, hey, Vern, get me out of here. You know what I mean? And he's looking into the future. See, Custer's getting his like 16 years into the future. sees
I
the
was
vision.
predicting us to be on the Stegosaurus. Yeah.
I didn't put a peace pipe in his hand. You know, I didn't want to go that far with, you know, just say no and all that stuff. Then we'll have to answer to that. Now, this dinosaur didn't have any big claws or teeth or anything like that, so we had to equip him with the Gatling guns.
So he's got the Gatling gun on him.
Yeah, and of course he's getting ready to get on the dinosaur, and he has to deal with the bee nest. I mean, you know, and here, this was actually designed to be the big battle scene at the end.
Yeah.
I need to put more. I want to put more, you know, that you walk through it, zigzag through it, and more dinosaurs, more animals, and all that. These are animals from the future Natural Bridge Zoo, which is right across the street. And the professor went into the future and brought these animals. Now these have horns and teeth and, you know, tusks and stuff like that, so they're big, and so they can fight these dinosaurs. And I was, you know, I was inspired by these movies back in the '60s, you know, and they had which one was Valley of the Gwangi, and they had where the cowboys went back and they went, a canyon opened and they went back and they found some dinosaurs.
Yeah.
And they used it for the circus, and then it fought with the elephant. And I mean, so I mean, I'm a big fan of all those. But anyway, this kind of tells a little bit of the story here, the big battle at the end, and it even has a little song here. Let me see here. The Mr. Slimes are singing the song, conducting it with the slime orchestra here. Let's see. Our eyes is big and goopy and our lips is scarlet red. We will slime all over Yankees till all of them is dead. We is slimes, Mr. Slimes, we won't stop till we's all fed. Our sludge will slither on. Everybody! Gory, gory, we will goo ya. Gory, gory, coming to ya. Gory, gory, wearing blue ya. Might just get dissolved. That's another one of my faces.
Oh, that's you too?
That's from the same mold, believe it or not. You know, opened the mouth up and gave him a tongue. But we're going to put a cabin up there where there were dinosaur people. You know, where they got a little bit romantic with the dinosaurs. And so you get to go up there and get married to one of the dinosaur people. And of course, I've added this sign.
I've done all this whilst you were on your computer.
He moves. But he's going to be moved out of here. He's going to be moved out of here, and I've got the T-Rex that comes down.
So you're going to switch to the T-Rex?
This was one of those things at the original Enchanted Forest. I went through this when I was a kid.
Oh, this was from Enchanted Forest?
Yeah, and I got it.
Oh,
I was
wow.
at work, and I brought it, and I went through it. I remember going through this when I was a child. Going to the Robinson Crusoe's Island.
That's cool.
We got the, you know, this kind of sums it up right there.
This episode of the Civil War was so humiliating for the Union, they left it out of the history books, but now you know the truth behind Dinosaur Kingdom 2.
Confused. Oh, this way.
Yeah, just make sure you get out in time. All right, huge thanks to Mark Cline for taking me on a trip and a preview of what's to come with Dinosaur Kingdom 2. I will definitely be out here later this spring to check out the new complete Dinosaur Kingdom. It looked like a lot of cool things that they were adding to that. If you want to see my original video of Dinosaur Kingdom, I'll put that down in the link as well. For now, I appreciate you guys watching. If you'd like to see other places I've visited, you can check down into the description. I have an interactive map that'll show you all the places I've been and all the places that you'd like to see me go that I haven't been yet. I also sell t-shirts, and if you'd like to support the channel, at least $3 donation on Patreon, and I'll send you a postcard once a month. But for now, this one's in the bag.